Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's go see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. I do appreciate it. It's nice to have everybody joining in and checking out this beer today. And today's beer comes from Treehouse Brewing. Oh my god, Treehouse? This ought to be a tasty treat. This is their Super Typhoon, and it is a double or an Imperial IPA coming in at Beer Advocate has it at 7.70, and Untapped has it at 7.7. Let's see if it's written on the can here. Treehouse. I don't see it standing out to me here, guys. I wish they would put that where it'd be real easy to see on the front. It does have a date on the bottom of it, and this one says 05/24/18. So May 24th of 18. Pretty damn fresh. Today's the 4th of June. Real fresh. Barely 2 weeks old here, so this ought to be freaking awesome. This was sent to me by Greg, but it was picked up by somebody else. He writes, Super Typhoon from Treehouse. He says, my sister-in-law Virginia, who doesn't drink beer, was at the brewery with his brother, and I'm thinking that's Adam. I don't know how many brothers he has, but I'm thinking that's Adam's wife. And he says, thanks to her, you have this amped up version of Hurricane. You can now walk out the door of Treehouse with a case of their standards, but this one is not one of them, so you're limited as to how many you can get. So, Virginia, thanks a bunch. I do appreciate it for a non-beer drinker to pick up a beer for this old white-haired old man and send it down. Give it to Greg to send it down to me. I do appreciate it, honey. It blows me away. I mean, this lady doesn't even drink beer, and she's picked this beer up to send down to me. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. So, thanks to Adam and Virginia and Greg, everybody that was collaborating in the purchase of this beer and getting it to me. Awesome. Unbelievable. I appreciate it. So this should be a real tasty treat, guys. Like I said, I wish they would print the ABV on there. Usually they do, I think. Sometimes they don't, and they never, ever give us the IBUs on their beers. It's a secret. So, whatever. As long as they're giving us a date on it, we can figure out the ABV. But I hate to have to get out my smartphone and try to figure it out. But this is more than likely a brewery-only release, and you have to go there to get it. So you can ask that information. I doubt they're going to tell you the IBUs, but they're going to tell you what the ABV is. And, of course, it's got a can-on date on the bottom of it. So this is another example of, even though it's a brewery-only release, they're still putting a date on the bottom of it. So, you know, that's important, guys. There's people that go there and buy their beers and then trade them down the line, and you know, you want to know how old your beer is you're getting or trading for or anything like that. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So that's it. And the commercial description is super long, guys, but I am going to take the time to read that, so bear with me here. I'll do it as quick as I can. Super Typhoon is a rendition of Hurricane that features amplified additions of Simcoe and Citra in both the kettle and the dry hop. Additionally, process modifications make for a fuller-bodied base beer capable of absorbing the additional hop charges without becoming abrasive or astringent. The result is perhaps our favorite amalgamation, I probably butchered the hell out of that word, of hops in their short history. We taste heavy notes of tropical fruit and passion fruit from the Simcoe blending seamlessly with orange sherbet notes from the Citra, an airy mouthfeel and creamy body make for a beer that never becomes burdensome to drink and gets better as you move through the glass. We are excited to share this with you. So, and I'm excited to share it with you. So, I'm sure this is going to be a really tasty beer. So, guys, let's get on with this. And what is going on here? Let's see. This is not where I want to be on here. What the hell is Beer Advocate doing? Alright, I think we're ready to go. Let's pop the top on this puppy here and get it into the glass and see what we got. Looks pretty hazy coming out. While I pour this, guys, I'll tell you, cuisine is barbecue, cheese is pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar, your stronger cheeses, meat, game, grilled meat, and salmon, glassware snifter, tulip, oversized wine glass. I got my favorite tulip glass today, guys. And of course, Beer Advocate says you can celler it because it's considered a double. Don't do it. That's the whole reason they say right on here, drink fresh, keep cold, drink fresh, keep cold, drink fresh. And then they put a date on the bottom of it. Drink them fresh, guys. Don't let these clowns at Beer Advocate tell you can cellar this style of beer, because you should not. They're smoking something that they shouldn't be, basically. About a finger of head on that. Man, that's a juice bomb if I've ever seen one. Bright orange color. Very nice looking beer. Very, very nice looking. A finger of head on that pour. To the nose we go. All kind of things going on here. Pine, grapefruit, oranges, peaches, apricots. Wow, awesome smelling beer. And did they say orange sherbet? I don't know about all that. I am getting some oranges, but I don't know about the sherbet part. Maybe that's sweet oranges. It smells awesome, guys. It absolutely smells fantastic. Hint of some dankness in there. Smells wonderful. It's time. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Cheers, Adam. Cheers, Virginia. Thank you all. Cheers, everybody. And Virginia. That was my mom's maiden name. Cheers to you, honey. That's awesome. Wow. Super smooth. If I was guessing, I would say the IBUs are in the 50 to 60. Doesn't taste bitter enough to be into the 70 IBUs, but it could be. When it's well made, sometimes it's even harder for me, as many beers as I've tasted and reviewed, to get it. When it's well done, it could be 90 or 100 IBUs and have enough sweet malt and sweetness from the hop to be balanced. And this tastes very, very balanced to me, guys. Well, let's do the back end pour, see if it changes anything. Seriously doubt that it is, but it could, especially as fresh as it is. And when I pour these straight down the center, it always makes for a monster head on this. That's awesome. It looks just like orange juice in the glass, guys. It absolutely does. And now that I've done that, we got a finger and a half of head on that pour. An awesome beer. Treehouse, I don't think they do a bad beer. Everything that they do is awesome, guys. And this is no exception. This is absolutely no exception. I will definitely have to pry this out of her hands when I give it to her to taste. So let's do that. Let me go out there and get the pry bar and put this in her hand and pry it back out of it once she takes a sip or two. And we'll come back and see where this ends up after I sip on it for a while. Alright, guys, I'm back. Look at the lacing on this glass. Absolutely awesome. Outstanding, as a matter of fact. And the taste of this beer goes right along with it. It is absolutely outstanding. These guys do this style of beer to the max. It is unbelievable to me how well they produce this style of beer. And like I said, they're probably one of the first ones to do this style of beer, and they have got it down pat. It is unbelievably tasty. It is the quintessential New England style double IPA or single IPA, whichever the case may be, or what you're drinking from these guys. I would buy this beer religiously if I could get it here. And the people that can get it, it's close to the brewery, consider yourselves damn lucky. Because if Treehouse was in my vicinity, they would know me by name, and I would probably have a reserved parking place. I'd be there that often. So, unbelievable, outstanding, world class, galaxy class. Final chug. Wow. Wow. That blows my hair back and my socks off. No doubt about it, guys. It is awesome. It is freaking awesome. It is absolutely a 10 in my book, guys. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. I'm going to run over to Beer Advocate, guys. 100 for me. It's an A+. And that's as high as the scale goes. Beer Advocate says 4.45. Pretty damn close to the best numbers I've seen from those guys recently since they changed their grading system. And they say outstanding, and I agree. Over to Untappd, they have it at 4.47. Almost the best numbers. Pretty close to the best numbers from those guys, too. And they say it's, well, they don't say it's outstanding or world class or anything like Beer Advocate, but telling me that it's a 4.47, that tells you anytime you get above 4.4 from those guys, it is world class. It is definitely top notch, top of the line, and I agree. Anytime I get a beer in my package from Greg and there's Treehouse beers in there, I know they're going to be a treat. So, with that being said, if you've had this one from Treehouse, this is their Super Typhoon. Let me know what you think. And once again, I want to thank Virginia for picking this up and getting it to Greg to get to me. Thanks again. I do appreciate it. And if you've had it, guys, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.